Phone 732-2189. Eaton Corporation, America's choice for top quality, high-performance electrical equipment for over 50 years. Lincoln College, providing students the best educational experience since 1865. Go online to lincolncollege.edu for more details. St. Claris Manor, their team's dedication is what makes them special. Phone 735-1507. Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois. We're here to help. In Lincoln, call 732-2159. Schneider Chiropractic, 523 North Elm in Lincoln. For the best in chiropractic care and maintenance, call Dr. Alyssa Schneider today, 217-732-2140. Joe Ryan, Country Financial. For all your insurance needs, see Joe Ryan in downtown Lincoln or call 217-735-4385. The Hampton Inn in Lincoln. Call 217-732-6729. At the Lincoln Hampton Inn, we love having you here. Lincoln Printers in downtown Lincoln. For all your printing needs, including vinyl graphics and banners. Phone 217-732-3121. Lincoln Printers since 1970. Grau Incorporated on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Logan County Chevrolet, Buick and Cadillac dealer since 1953. Phone 735-4444. And by Four Corners Lube for the best full-service oil changes, transmission, and radiator flushes, brake service, and lawn care needs. Stop by Four Corners Lube at 1101 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Good morning, sports fans. Welcome to the Cheap Seats, WLCN 96.3 FM. You can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, listen to us on the Mixler app, or watch us live on YouTube. Scott Kirby, Joe Ryan, Jake Johnston, Lloyd Kirby, Jim Ash with you this morning, and Coach Neil Alexander here bright and early after a game last night at home, a tough loss to a pretty good Muhammad team, pretty solid team all around. Got some height, got some good guards, and a couple shooters, Coach. First, I guess, we had our chances up by 8 at one point and then got down by 13, able to fight our way back, but just not enough to pull out the victory at the end.
Yeah, I think we dug a hole a little too deep, and it was a struggle to get, and they were playing exceptionally well, and they hit some shots, but we got to do a better job of covering the three-point shooters and so forth. So we got lost last night, but hopefully we'll find ourselves today.
We ran into they had a 6'8" kid caller last night that proved to be he didn't have a whole lot of points. I think he had 10 or 12 or something like that, but he controlled that middle pretty well, and that seemed to be maybe an issue for some of the Rayler defense.
Well, no doubt the ball went inside about every possession, so that's an area that we have to clear up. And when you got a big man in the middle and the shooters on the perimeter, pick your poison on what you want. Do you want to give up the three, or do you want to try to stop him? And we kind of went both ways. We'd stop him for a quarter and forget about the three-point shooters, and then go the other way. So it was a pretty good weapon and a good lesson for us.
Well, I think they had a guard in number 11, Warren. When he was on the court, their offense ran a little more smoothly. He got a little bit of foul trouble, and they brought in Walters, who came in and had like 12 points. He hit like 4 3-pointers, which put them on a little bit of a run. So I guess, what do you do there?
Well, you got
Warren, controls the offense, and it was a little out of sync, but Walters came in. And
he came in, and he's the one that hit the threes on us.
Yeah.
And, we didn't recognize him coming in off the bench. I don't know if we thought that, he's coming off the bench, that he couldn't do anything. And you go back to our scoreboard or our chalkboard in the locker room, it says 31, make him put the ball on the floor, don't let him catch and shoot. Well, we did the opposite. We let him catch and shoot and forgot about making him put the ball on the floor.
Right, and lot of, I don't know, I want to say pressure, but Singleton has a pretty big load to carry last night. When the top of that defense, the point of that defense is pretty demanding. And for him to play a whole game and then do what he does on offense, that's tells a lot about the heart of that kid. And, he just never gives up. Unfortunately, he picked up his 5th foul with about, 23 seconds to go in the game. So that hurt us a little bit. But, he does it all out there.
Yeah, playing the point of our defense is a tough job, let alone trying to be the one that's aggressive at the offensive end. Usually your point guard is the one that, plays really, really tough, solid defense, and then kind of distributes and runs the offense and takes a break at that end. But he gets no break. He's a full go at both ends, and he was pretty well beat last night.
Joe, what did you think about the game?
I want to know how this out of bounds works when the ball goes out of bounds. Can you tell us the rules on that?
Well, I don't know what you want there, Joe. Usually if it goes out,
he's concerned about the time clock.
You make a basket, it's sitting there. Is that an official's call?
Oh, okay, I get
is
you
that
now.
An official's call?
Where you just let it bounce? Yeah. The officials started to count on them. They won't let them just let the ball sit there and clock run. If they can get the ball, or if they're just letting it, they'll start their 5-second count. So
that's how it works.
I think I know what you're talking about, because that happened late in the game last night, where they just let the ball bounce, and the official would let 3, 4, 5 seconds run off the clock before they started their count.
Now we thought Joe would know the answer to that because he does run the clock.
Yeah,
but
I have ran the clock.
He doesn't pay attention because he thought it stopped after a minute, and no, not in high school.
No, I thought college it's automatic, right? Make a basket,
yes.
It stops.
Yes, not in high school.
That's what I was telling him in high school. I just keep looking at an official. If it's rolling around over there, is he going to tell me to stop it or?
Right.
Yeah. So see, I was right.
Well, you were right, but
it doesn't stop.
But there's not an official. It's his judgment call.
Right, and he can start to count whenever he feels that the player should pick the ball up. Guy can't let it sit there for 10 seconds, and 10 seconds will march off the clock.
Sometimes you see a guy, the kid that's near half court, everyone else take off, and the kid that's near half court makes that slow jog down. He's going to get it. So if you're making an effort, they're letting it go.
Yeah.
Is that a good coaching point to?
Exactly.
Hey, from now on, the furthest kid away from the ball, go get it.
Yep. Well, those are good. Those are good points.
Good philosophy there, Joe.
There was a member of the media that was kind of concerned with the officiating's viewpoint on that. So we were wanting to try to clear that up, I think.
Oh, I was? All right.
We're trying to clear things up here. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Well, Coach, you get to bounce back today, afternoon game, make the trip down to SHG, a tough team. We talked a little bit about them last night. A team that made it to the Final Four last year, made it down to state. Unfortunately, with all this stuff that went on, their season was cut short as well. But, a tough team. I don't know how that coach has only been there, maybe 2-3 years?
2 or 3 years.
Yeah,
he's doing a good job.
He's changed that program around, and they're doing pretty well in the Central State 8, and so it's another tough team that we're going to have to match up today with.
When you play Griffin, it's very similar to last night's team. They're never going to quit. They could be down 50 and they're still going to be bumping heads with you, or they could be up 50 and they're going to keep trying to make it 100. Mm-hmm. So you have to be prepared to play them, and it'll be a probably as physical game as we've had all year, because that's just the nature of how they play. So we'll have to be very, very alert on what we're doing. And again, most of those kids that were on the team last year that made it to the Final Four, the 2A, are back this year. So it's a very, very good basketball team.
Jake, you got anything?
That was where I was at. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's where I was at. Is that what he said?
And that was going to be my next question. How physical will it be? Because they usually have a football player or two on that team, and they get pretty physical, and the guys down low get beat up pretty bad. But Hollinger, he had a decent game last night. Didn't put the points on the scoreboard that we would like, but he was down there battling. Did a good job defensively against Collar, and look for him to have a big game today.
Yeah, kids are resilient. They'll bounce back, and they have to. And this year they
really have to.
Within 18 hours they have to. And we've got unbelievable amount of games the next 2 weeks, and I know the kids would rather play games than practice, so they're going to get that opportunity.
Yeah, and like you said, 3 or 4 games a week coming up. So, like you said, the kids would rather play than practice. But you also
the coaches.
Yeah, but you also need those practices to work on what you didn't do well during a game.
Practice.
Yeah, practice. You know about practice.
Practice.
Yeah. So Reds get to bounce back today. 2:30 tip. JV 1 o'clock, and hopefully they can get back in their winning ways, and WLCN will be there to cover it.
Okay.
Well, Coach, while we have you on here, let's skip over to some of the. Can you step to the side and put a different hat on now for a second?
What do you got?
Hey, how's all the athletic director stuff going?
Joe. How much time you got?
Well, we're trying to soak up an hour here.
It's.
We just wondered how it's all going.
I mean, the IHSA, they've bounced a couple seasons. They've moved them up a couple, taken a couple off at the end. So now then you got to rotate games from the end to the front. And if people's got their schedule open, and it's basically, just like we just added a girls' game for Tuesday night at Bloomington. So, those are things. A lot of times right now, with the short amount of time and the amount of games people are playing, if we get a conference game, or if anybody gets a conference game that gets snowed out, then you got to look for another date. Probably goes to a non-conference date, so you have to cancel that. So now other schools are scrambling to try to find a game, and we've got trying to get baseball, football schedules. It's set. Football was pretty solid on theirs. It's been really solid. You got volleyball, soccer's the next 3 sports that'll come up starting here, I think the first of the month. Then you got overlapping. You got overlapping sports where they're overlapping games, so now you got to try to schedule where games aren't. You don't have a boys basketball and a boys soccer game at the same time. So there's about 2 weeks at that, and then there'll be about a couple weeks at the end of football season where baseball, softball, volleyball, and things will be overlapping. So it's been a challenge, but we'll get through it.
Then when things are going wrong, who do they want to point at?
Oh, that's okay. I got big shoulders.
And the other question was, and then who can you point at?
Let's see.
He takes all the heat.
I don't point to those guys.
Yeah, probably.
I don't care. We're doing the best we can. All the athletic directors have been great. There's times where you'll double book, so now you got to call them and, hey, there's just so many emails that are out there that you're overlapping, and then you'll get a game. Oh gosh, I have already got a game that day, so you got to. It's
so kind of in a sense, athletic directors didn't know how easy they had it.
I guess.
Then you got to worry about getting your officials. I mean, there's just so many aspects to it.
And that's the other thing. We have guys as signers that are signing the officials, but I mean, like right now, we've got officials that are working both games because there's just not enough of them to go around. And when you're playing every night, plus the fact you got junior high basically playing every night, so there is very much a shortage of officials. And I know from past experience, we have a lot of officials in the stands. The IHSA would really
Like for you to step forward.
Yeah, step forward. They will give you a whistle, Joe.
Now it would be kind of a treat if I could do a game at some point in time.
Yeah.
What do you mean by treat?
Well, there's no fans there to yell. It would just be the people watching on the internet.
Yeah, you know,
I'd stand right in front of Neil's
We
bench.
have to have EMTs standing by.
and that's, we run our summer league, and I usually try to referee a couple games a summer just to remind me how hard it is to do it. And if anybody would like to try it, they're more than welcome to come out and
Now's the time.
see. Yeah, I mean, it's not an easy thing, and those people get yelled at, and I don't know why they do it, but
The money.
they're overpaid.
The camaraderie,
Hungry.
the friendships they do. They have with the
They make
coaches.
with, and the crowd.
Yeah.
And you see coaches yelling, but I think the officials like the association with the coaches and the kids, and they're doing it for really. But when you're making a little amount of money that they make,
And the abuse.
Or we having a day night or day night doubleheader.
Day night, we have one scheduled March 6th, I think.
There you go.
We go March 6th. We had a snow out with Normal West. We're playing it, and it was originally scheduled here, but again, because of you have to consider gym usage and what's available, and we didn't have anything available, so we're going to go up there and play at 11 and 12:30, and then come back here and play Chatham at 5 and 6:30.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, on March 6th.
That's
No
pretty nice.
problem. That can't be a difficult coaching assignment there.
Oh, we've done it before.
You knew it was difficult on.
We've played in tournaments.
Joe.
We've
The
played
radio
at cups.
guys.
Radio guys.
Yeah, you guys are out of shape.
Boy, I'll tell you. And overpaid.
But, it's like going to, Collinsville, like
Yeah.
you said, tournaments, you're playing a morning
Play two
game and
games.
turn around and play again at night. So,
There for a while, and it could happen again. In our tournament, we've always played two on that
on Saturday, yeah.
So it's fine. Kids will want to play, and that's getting towards the end of the season. So we thought that, and even we're looking for something like that on the 13th, the last day of the season, to kind of have a little. Maybe a round robin or something. And if that happens, it'll probably be in the Bloomington area. But right now, we have nothing scheduled.
So 3 weeks left.
3 weeks. Can you
Wow.
imagine? And then, let's see, what is it? March 1st, maybe? March 3rd, somewhere in there, football. Can you imagine last Monday, the practice on the original dates that were set up?
J-Walt was out. They plowed the field and practiced on it.
Yeah.
Had it all piled up on the sides.
Yep.
That's funny.
It's probably going to still be there when the season starts.
That's cold.
Yeah,
Yep.
that is cold. And that doesn't sound real fun, getting hit when it's cold.
No.
Well, the new stands, they have seat warmers in them.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard that.
I think the athletic director was supposed to put those in.
Yeah, there's a little electric charge in there.
There's an electric charge in there.
You know what? If it was weather like this, you might.
Well,
Why
Coach,
not?
I know you got to get your kids ready, get on the bus, and head down to Springfield, and we'll have all the live coverage on WLCN today.
Okay, thank you, guys.
All right, let's take a commercial break. We'll come back. We'll have more here on the Cheap Seats on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Your tax refund goes further at Jake's Furnishings in Lincoln, and your home will thank you for it. That's right, Jake's Furnishings in Lincoln will outfit every room in your home while saving you money with top quality furniture from Ashley and a full line of Bemco mattresses. Everything's on sale, including sofas, recliners, plush sectionals, complete dining room sets, and bedroom outfits, perfect for every budget. This year, use your tax refund on something that will provide your family beauty and comfort. Gorgeous new furniture and Bemco bedding from Jake's Furnishings in Lincoln. For more details, stop by the Jake's Furnishings showroom, located at 1100 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Check out their all-new website at jakesfurnishings.com, phone 735-1212, and become a fan on Facebook. Jake's Furnishings, make it your own.
This is attorney Jim Grimaldi. Have you been arrested for DUI? A DUI is a serious offense with potentially severe consequences, which may include jail time, high fines, lengthy periods of probation, even suspension or revocation of your driver's license. The laws regarding DUI are very complex and continually changing every day. You need an attorney with knowledge and experience in handling DUI cases, whether or not this is your first offense. I have vast experience in the area of DUI law. As a former chief DUI prosecutor for Sangamon County, I prosecuted thousands of DUIs and was exposed to every possible defense strategy. Call me and let me put my experience to work for you.
Call Grimaldi Law Office now at 217-651-8089. That's 217-651-8089, or visit GrimaldiLawOffice.com. Newly remodeled and completely updated, the Christian Village is Lincoln's only faith-based retirement community and is the area's leader for independent, assisted, and skilled senior living and healthcare services. The Christian Village at 1507 7th Street offers a wide array of living options for older adults, such as independent living, rehabilitation, skilled nursing, and memory care. For a private consultation and tour of the campus, please phone 217-732-2189. The Christian Village in Lincoln, a community of compassion.
Come join the Grau family. It's Grau right now.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau of Grau Chevrolet Buick Cadillac. Well, Old Man Winter has arrived in central Illinois. One thing's for sure, today's modern fuel-injected vehicles start and run much better in the cold than the vehicles did 15 to 20 years ago. But all that modern technology still needs some TLC when it's not running right. If you've noticed a strange noise or two upon startup when it's cold out, you might want to let our factory-trained technicians look before the little problems become a monster. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Call Nate, Tub, Dave, or Ethan at 217-735-4444 to schedule your visit today. We'll gladly diagnose your problem and give you a written estimate prior to repairs being done. That's at Grau Chevrolet Buick Cadillac on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Come join the Grau family. It's Grau right now.
Joe Ryan here again. If I had a crystal ball and could tell you exactly when to purchase your life insurance, would you do it? Or would you wait around just to see if I am correct? Well, I don't have a crystal ball, but I will tell you that now is the time. And with a Country Financial ROP Rider, you will receive a tax-free return of your premium at the end of the term. Call me, Joe Ryan, and ask about the ROP Rider, 735-4385.
Time to winterize your vehicles and lawn equipment. Trust the quality and knowledge of Four Corners Lube, located at 1101 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, now for the best service possible. Open Monday through Saturday, featuring Husqvarna brand equipment. Phone 217-735-2761. Four Corners Lube, home of the full-service in-and-out oil change.
Is this cold weather keeping you down? The cold temperatures don't help with your aches and pains, but could the cause be something else? Hi, I'm Dr. Alyssa Schneider with Schneider Chiropractic Center, located at 523 North Elm Street in Lincoln, inviting you to schedule an appointment to allow me to get to the root of your aches and pains. Phone my experienced practice manager, Tammy Kirby, today at 217-732-2140 and schedule your private consultation with me, Dr. Alyssa Schneider. We look forward to getting you back on track.
We are proud to be St. Clara's Rehab and Senior Care, where our founding mission is to offer high-quality health care for seniors. Whether it's a wide range of individual therapy services or the skilled nursing care we tailored to meet each resident's needs, family have turned to us for more than 50 years because St. Clara's is a name you can trust. Our commitment to senior health care lies in our heritage. To learn more about St. Clara's, go to stclarasrehab.com or call me, Darcy, at 217-870-1097. St. Difference.
Hi, everybody. This is Jim Salisbury of NBC Sports Philadelphia. I cover the Phillies, and you are listening to Cheap Seats with Joe, Jake, and Shabadoo on 96.3 FM WLCN.
Oh, now Jim's getting in the action. Yeah.
Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know.
Ever?
Yeah. Awesome. Scotty doesn't know.
The question's been asked. I believe it's one of the most popular fake songs ever.
Think so?
It's not fake. They did know Scotty, some Scotty that didn't know anything.
They are, absolutely, because today I know nothing.
You know a lot about it, though.
I'm going to sit back and listen to you guys talk for a while.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
see where this goes. And silence.
Silence. Big sale of Jake's this weekend. Stop it.
Inventory reduction.
Check out all the value.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you what, the inventory manager should be fired at your place.
Really? Why?
Because you're always trying to reduce it. Why do they order so much if you're just trying to have the reduction sale?
Okay, but
you want to give the people
we have a call.
Want.
Jim says we have a call. Somebody on the line.
Distance.
Go ahead. Who are we talking to?
It's Paula.
Paula. Hey, Paula. And Paula, last night was her last game at the station. And
that was your last one?
Last one.
Wow.
So what are you going to do with yourself, Paula?
Oh, a whole lot of nothing. I'm going to sit at home and not drive on the scary dark road anymore.
Well,
all the night ones.
The night ones.
No, I do the night ones. I tried to catch you while Coach was there. I just wanted to thank you guys for all the nice words last night. That was awesome. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. I mean, you've been doing this for a long time, and you know, a lot of, like you said, a lot of the behind the scenes stuff goes unnoticed. You know, getting the advertising, you know, playing and all synced up, and then you worked with Jeff Benjamin for years, and then I come in and
everything goes.
Everything.
I remember when she set out and demanded more money.
Right.
I remember that.
So I appreciate.
All I remember, Scott, when you started was Jim said he doesn't understand the script. He's going to wing it, and you're right. My head almost exploded.
And we winged it for a couple of times, and then we figured it all out.
No, you didn't. I had the script, and I kept you on track.
Oh, I was winging it. But yeah, there is a script. Jim handed me this script with all these times, and I'm like, what is this? This means nothing to me, but now I know. So
yes, now you know. Everything's got to be tight.
It does. You know, there's sponsors out there that oh, Jim.
That will make phone calls if they do not hear their commercials.
That's right. And but yeah, so congratulations, I guess, on your retirement from the show, and you know.
Well, I noticed you guys didn't have much to say, so I thought I'd give you a little filler.
Oh, we need some help.
We need all the help we can get.
You'll need to call.
Scotty scrambling over here.
You'll need to call every Saturday because we don't usually have much to say. So.
Oh, this is the last Saturday I'm getting up early. Sorry.
This is early?
This is, yeah, really.
Well, I'll tell you what, Paul, you do live the life of luxury, don't you?
You know, about once a month.
Once a month you get to sleep in?
Sleep in.
Pretty much, yeah.
Right.
Well, we think you're going to miss it.
Yeah, you'll be back.
I think I will, too. Listen, if you could talk Jim into putting that studio out at the edge of town, I'll be back in a heartbeat.
You know, we've talked to him about that. He's so tight.
Yeah.
He won't move it.
Jim does not like change.
No, he does not.
As a matter of fact,
check out the studio. You will see that.
He doesn't seem like a very bright guy.
No, he just burned himself.
Oh, yeah, true. Sometimes things are true. You can't hide it.
Yeah.
I just want to say thanks a lot, and it has been a blast all these years.
Yeah.
Scott, with you, with Jim, with Bobby V. Now, hopefully, Bobby will end up learning how to run the equipment for Winnie, because so far he's a little sketchy there.
Yeah, well, you'll always have Lloyd around, and something that we didn't get to do this year because of COVID was we had a big, I guess, reunion planned where Jeff and you were, and who else was doing it? They were gonna.
Tom.
Oh, Tom. Yeah, they were gonna do a game over the Thanksgiving tournament, and unfortunately that didn't happen, and.
No, but that's all right because I've been talking to him nonstop, and it's still good.
Yeah, that would have been pretty neat to do that, but unfortunately, didn't get to happen. So.
Oh well.
Oh well. Yeah, it is what it is. All right. Well,
but
Paula,
thanks a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, Jim.
Welcome. He says you're welcome.
Yeah.
As a tear
We don't
rolls
let
down
him
his
have
eye.
a microphone.
Yeah, as tears roll down his eyes, he says.
Now, Joe, I haven't seen Archie in a bit. You really need to bring him out.
Yeah, he's been punished. He's been in trouble a little bit, so he's grounded.
Uh-oh.
And the snow. The snow
But
sticks
I'm a
his
grandma. I don't
fur.
care about grounded. I have treats.
I'll be bringing him out. We haven't been big on him a little bit. I'll get him out there.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks a lot, guys.
See you, Paula.
Thanks.
Paula.
Bye-bye.
Paul was good. He kept you guys in line.
20 years.
Makes us sound good.
20 years and
Which is
7 months
not
he's been
easy
doing
to
it.
do.
Yeah, it is not easy.
No, a lot of people think that it's just us.
And a lot of times we're on air and didn't know it. And
And somebody will give you a call and go, "Hey, you might want to watch
you're
it."
on. So yeah, you gotta watch what you say.
Yeah, sometimes there's been some mess ups.
Really?
There have?
No idea what you're talking about.
No. Where did Lloyd run off to?
Lloyd?
I think he quit.
Yeah, he's
Paula's done. I'm out of
I
here.
think he quit.
he's fed up.
I am not going to take this.
Yeah, he is not. Well, guys, as far as the sports world goes, we don't really. I don't really watch NBA.
What about your fighting line? You've been
Fighting the line, I have.
Let's pause a minute. Why don't you watch a lot of NBA?
I don't really care
I watched
for
a
it.
little bit of it last night.
Well, though, being the basketball guy that you are.
I don't know. Just something.
I tell you, I was watching a game last night, and in a span of, I would say, 5 minutes on the clock, there was 3 guys that traveled to the extent that I believe it was 4 steps even. I don't even think it was 3 steps. I think they actually got the 4th step in and put the layup in. 2 of the times resulted in 3-point plays even. I'm just like, if you were these big guys in the NBA and you see this going on, why wouldn't you hammer that guy literally into the second row? I mean,
well, simply because you don't want to get hurt either and maybe risk your contract.
Oh, I don't know. I think I feel like that when you're at that level, you know how to smoke a guy
over the next 50
make
years,
him know it.
Over the next 50 years, the NBA will change, and the rules will be
in the next 50 years.
Over the next 50 years,
I think you're right.
The rules will change, and when you're on your home side of the half-court line and you have the ball, you will have to dribble at least twice.
Oh, twice. I was going to say once.
Yeah, so
twice.
You can dribble, take 4 steps, dribble again.
Oh.
Have 5 steps, make a layup.
I think they'll outlaw the bounce pass.
Oh, they still do that?
Yeah, once in a while.
Oh, I've never.
That's what I'm saying. I think they're going to outlaw.
Can't tell you last time I saw.
That's like a long dribble.
Yeah, for sure.
And it spills over into college basketball some.
Okay, sticking with the NBA.
All right, it's good NBA talk.
Just a question. So there was a question asked on a forum I'm on about the greatest player of all time being called the GOAT. When I'm guessing you both believe that Michael Jordan was probably the greatest basketball player
absolutely.
in the NBA
Yeah,
history.
I'm a Jordan fan.
Yeah.
There can be some arguments there, but I think that, for the most part, the consensus is he's going that direction. When was he called the GOAT? What was it? What part of his career? Obviously it wasn't before he had championships.
Well, no.
And was it before he?
Was it when he played for the White Sox?
It wasn't, or maybe it was when he was playing for
that might
the
have
White
hurt him a
Sox.
little bit.
Maybe it was when he
that might have hurt him a little bit.
But what I'm saying is, was it early in his career, or was it towards the end of his career that people recognized him?
I'd say probably towards the end, after
towards the end.
Yeah.
See, and my argument was, I thought it was probably not after his first title, but maybe after his second title, and then the Dream Team. And when they won that, Magic Johnson and Larry Bird were on numerous shows, saying, "Hey, we've handed him the torch; it's his now." And I believe that's when the conversation started. And then when he went to the White Sox, it was like literally, I feel like everybody thought the greatest player in the world is now playing a new sport. So it was just, I don't know. It was one of those conversations, interesting to think about, with the LeBron talk now. I don't think LeBron is the same kind of player as what MJ was.
No.
I think he's physically dominant, and I think he's crazy hardworking.
But
he has, but he's just not Michael Jordan. No.
Look at the players LeBron has around him compared to what Jordan had. Jordan, he had Pippen, Ron Harper, Steve Kerr.
Did Jordan make Pippen, or did Pippen make Jordan?
I would say Jordan made Pippen.
I would say that too.
And Jordan made a lot of people better.
Did Pippen go somewhere else and win a championship without Jordan?
He went to Portland, but I don't think he ever won.
No, he went to Houston.
He went to Portland. He played for Portland too, didn't he? Pippen.
I remember Houston, but he did not win without him. But he was also different. I mean, actually, even the last year with the Bulls, and actually the year before that, he was battling back injuries like crazy. I think that sidelined his career a little bit.
Well, that and
because at that time, you could have said Pippen was top 3 in the NBA, top 4 in the NBA.
So if you had to name your favorite NBA player before Jordan, who was it?
Either Kareem or Larry. I really like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That guy was a monster.
We all love the name.
Just an absolute monster.
Yeah, he was.
Now you got to remember, Joe, that was a little bit before our time. I mean, so that's hard for me and Jake to affiliate before Jordan.
Well, yeah.
I
guess I'm not saying before Jordan. I'm saying if you cancel Jordan out, I guess.
Because
he was in the NBA when
I started knowing what the sport was.
So you probably like
Jim and I,
like Pistol Pete.
It was Dr. J.
Dr. J.
Havlicek could play. Dr. J could play though, boy.
Wilt Chamberlain.
And that red, white, and blue ball.
Like I said, I think you could make an argument that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar
Jerry West
changed the game almost as much as Michael Jordan did.
Oh, yeah.
And he was so dominant that, you could have considered him one of the greatest players in the history. Or he is definitely one of the greatest players, but I could say you could think of him as a GOAT as well.
Yeah, that's a tough. I mean, it's an argument you're not going to win. Everybody has their opinions.
Yeah, that's why we have it.
Kids these days didn't have the opportunity to watch Jordan, didn't see that old school basketball.
How much more physical it was.
The Detroit Pistons, you play them, you're getting beat down by Lambeer
and then you
Dumars,
look,
Dumars and Rodman.
And the IQ on so many of the players, basketball-wise, how smart they were and savvy. I mean, even some of the big guys, Hakeem Olajuwon and Patrick Ewing and guys like that.
Yeah, but those guys are point guards now.
That's true.
The game's bigger, stronger, faster, in every sport.
How would they dominate in the game, especially somebody like Hakeem, who could guard literally a guard,
and
then take you down the post and spin you like a spin cycle and collect the foul and the three-point play.
Spin you like a spin cycle. Listen to him.
That guy.
Coming from a furniture guy.
Yeah.
That guy was
You don't
amazing.
sell washers,
You got washers and dryers out there?
There's talk something might happen.
There's talk out there. Maybe a little washer dryer vignette.
Vignettes and washers and dryers.
How about TVs?
No. Tried
no money in it.
No, there's no money.
Can't mark them up enough.
And
it's not all about money.
They're hard to fix. You can't mark those up. Those things, there's no profit in those.
Oh, it's all about the money, huh?
Yeah, when it comes to something that you have to repair and deliver and all that stuff.
Oh, you just put it no repairs. I mean,
tried that. It seems like the only ones that went bad were ones that were either family or friends. I had 3 of them go bad. They were all best friends or family.
Get out.
So, I'm done. Yeah, I'm done with those.
Done. Well, we're done with this segment. Let's take a commercial break. We come back. We'll talk some Illini. Illini. You want to talk some Illini?
Let's talk Illini.
Let's talk Illini.
ILL.
I&I. All right.
Good.
Stay tuned. You're in the Cheap Seats, WLCN 96.3 FM.
Hi, Joe Ryan here with Country Financial. I pay for this spot on the radio today to remind you of something that you have been putting off for a long time. Life insurance. You need life insurance. I know that you were waiting until after you paid off the car, or after your vacation, or as soon as you lose weight and quit smoking. The fact is, you need life insurance. Your family depends on you to provide an income for them. You need life insurance. Call me today, Joe Ryan, 735-4385.
At Lincoln Printers in downtown Lincoln, the number one aim is to provide complete quality satisfaction at a fast, fair price while utilizing modern technology and a creative flair. With great customer service, Lincoln Printers offers business printing, invitations and personalized cards, quick copies, and faxing. But did you know Lincoln Printers also offers vehicle and window vinyl, large format printing, full service bindery application, and graphic designs? For all of your printing and sign making needs, see why for over 40 years, Logan County and Central Illinois has chosen Lincoln Printers for high quality, fast turnaround, and affordable prices. For more information, phone Lincoln Printers at 217-732-3121. Stop by the office at 711 Broadway Street, across from the fire department in downtown Lincoln, or email lincolnprinters@abelink.com. A business Abe Lincoln will be proud to lend his name to.
This is Darcy from St. Clair's Rehab and Senior Care in Lincoln. If you need short-term rehab, there's only one choice: our Restore Therapy services. We work closely with our local hospitals and physicians to ensure a continuation of care, matched by no other rehab provider. Visit stclairsrehab.com or call me at 217-870-1097 to learn more about our exclusive Restore Therapy services located on Castle Manor Drive. St. Clair's Rehab and Senior Care, where the people are the difference.
The inventory reduction sale is in full swing at Jake's Furnishings in Lincoln, and you'll save for every room in your home. Top quality furniture for every room in your house will create a stunning new look while saving you hundreds of dollars. Choose from top quality Ashley brand sofas, including recliners, plush sectionals, complete dining room sets, and handsome bedroom outfits fit for a king. And what better than the perfect mattress than Bemco for the best night's sleep. At Jake's Furnishings, all Bemco mattresses are on sale now, including plush, luxury firm, and pillow top models. But hurry into Jake's now, as this inventory reduction sale won't last long. For more details, stop by the Jake's Furnishing showroom, located at 1100 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Phone 735-1212 and become a fan on Facebook. Jake's Furnishings. Make it your own.
Come join the Growl family. It's Growl right now.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau of Grau Chevrolet Buick Cadillac. Well, Old Man Winter has arrived in Central Illinois. One thing's for sure, today's modern fuel-injected vehicles start and run much better in the cold than the vehicles did 15 to 20 years ago. But all that modern technology still needs some TLC when it's not running right. If you've noticed a strange noise or two upon startup when it's cold out, you might want to let our factory-trained technicians look before the little problems become a monster. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Call Nate, Tub, Dave, or Ethan at 217-735-4444 to schedule your visit today. We'll gladly diagnose your problem and give you a written estimate prior to repairs being done. That's at Grau Chevrolet Buick Cadillac on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Come join the Growl family. It's Growl right now.
For over 58 years, Eaton has been a proud part of the Lincoln community, building over 5 million high-quality commercial and residential power distribution products each year, featuring load centers, metering devices, and air conditioning disconnect devices. Eaton is America's choice for top-quality, high-performance electrical equipment made in beautiful Lincoln, Illinois. Eaton is a proud Lincoln Community High School sponsor. Go Railers!
Is this cold weather keeping you down? The cold temperatures don't help with your aches and pains, but could the cause be something else? Hi, I'm Dr. Alyssa Schneider with Schneider Chiropractic Center, located at 523 North Elm Street in Lincoln, inviting you to schedule an appointment to allow me to get to the root of your aches and pains. Phone my experienced practice manager, Tammy Kirby, today at 217-732-2140 and schedule your private consultation with me, Dr. Alyssa Schneider. We look forward to getting you back on track.
The
The Community Action Partnership is a national network of 1,000 agencies that creates change across the country. At Community Action, we believe that people should be given the chance to succeed. We have many success stories, but there's more work to be done. Our programs help teach and empower people of all ages. We create affordable housing and find jobs. We heat homes and transport people. Community Action Partnership, America's poverty-fighting network, helping people, changing lives.
We're here to help. In Lincoln, call 732-2159. Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois.
This is Steve Kimbrell, Nokomis head coach, and you're listening to the Cheap Seats with Joe, Jake, Jim, Lloyd, and Scott on 96.3 FM WLCN.
Welcome back to the Cheap Seats. WLCN 96.3 FM, the Fighting Illini. Number 5 ranked Fighting Illini.
Number 5.
And they are in action today. They are in
Throw
action
balls 3, 4, and 5 into your box.
The same time the Railers are in action today, 2:30. So,
what will we do?
Well, I'm going to do the Railer game and maybe try to watch the Illini game on my phone. We'll see how that turns out.
Yeah, we'll just see how great that turns out.
Maybe
we're going to have you try to do 2 things at once.
It could be better.
That's why we let you sit down when we do the show.
Yeah, wrong. The Illinois Fighting Illini. Tough game the other night against Northwestern. Up big first half. Really good first half. Second half, yeah,
big first half. They coasted in the second half.
Yeah, I think that's. I guess they played down to their competition, but Northwestern able to fight back within 1 point, I think, and Illinois held on for the victory. But it's one of those games where you're number 5 in the country. Seal it.
Put
a nail in it.
Yep.
If you're going to win, be a winner.
Yeah.
Yep. Take some picks, send them out, and just get a good response.
That's right. And hopefully we'll have a good pick today when they beat Minnesota. A big old victory.
Big old victory.
Yeah.
Everybody needs a big old victory.
Yeah. And the Gophers are going to go up and play the Gophers.
Boy, they going to Minnesota?
They're going to Minnesota.
Go to Commands.
And
we may be being reprimanded.
We had a call. We were going to have an analyst call in and tell us about Illinois, but that must not be him.
What was the word?
Analyst. An analyst.
Yep.
A basketball analyst.
Break down a lot of different things. Some picks from the game and whatnot. Break those down.
Well, the big guy down low is tough. Kofi. Boy, you get him the ball, and he's slamming it.
Yeah? Did he take any of his cues from former Lincoln Railer Jermaine?
Oh, I don't know. Who knows? But,
You think Jermaine has a chance if a possible starter hanging around?
I don't know. He hasn't had a whole lot of time this year on the court.
We got some big dudes in front of us.
Started out with a hand injury as well.
I think he has a bad ankle too, so I'm not really sure what his
got
situation.
An ankle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know we've talked before about these kids in college they move on so quickly.
Yeah.
Be nice if Illinois had these guys.
You Wesley Rabbit.
Did that not come out right? That must be the microphone.
Yeah, you start out with an ankle injury and it keeps moving up.
But you're, if you had these kids, these athletes together for these 3 or 4 years, how good could they be, and you don't.
Yeah, you don't know. Although, with things that are going on, you have another year eligibility next year, so they're not losing anything, and
but they have to stay.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
We have a caller.
Can they beat anyone in the country?
False alarm.
Can they be our national champion?
They absolutely they could. You got Io. He's the game closer. He didn't do much first half against Northwestern and just kind of took control at the end. And then nobody really matches up with Kofi. As long as he's not in foul trouble, we're in good shape.
I think that's kind of the issue, though. I think when Kofi's not in the game, the dynamic of the team changes so drastically.
I don't know, because Georgie, I tell you what, he's really bounced back this year. Georgie's had a solid year.
Georgie's solid.
He's found his role. Doesn't score a lot, but he's going to get you 6-8 points a game. And the other night, he had some big buckets.
Well, bring some definite energy as well. But that monster rebounding presence down low.
Oh yeah,
Georgie's not.
No,
I mean he battles and he works. Right. I'd say he works harder than anybody on that side of the ball. But at the same time, he is not that kind of athlete.
Well, he's also not 7'1" and 350 pounds.
Absolutely. But I feel like the game changes so drastically, and if you're playing against a smaller team, you're not going to feel much. But if you're going up against a Kansas or somebody like that, you might be in trouble.
Yeah, and you're right. But then you got to match up with our guards, and I think we have some of the best guards in the game.
Good size too,
with Io. Adam Miller is really starting to come around. He's got those freshman struggles, and he's got to be a little frustrated. But he'll get there. Curbelo, a lot of people are frustrated with Curbelo right now, the way he's playing. But you got to remember, he's a freshman. He's going to make those mistakes, but then he turns around and makes a play. You're like, holy crap, how do you do that? But more times than not, he's kind of.
I will say, I've noticed with Kofi in the last few games when Curbelo's making those awkward passes that somehow get to him, Kofi hasn't been bumbling as much, so I'm guessing he's just getting used to seeing it now.
Yeah, and expecting it.
And absolutely. And I think a lot of people with Curbelo running the way he does, he's quick as a hiccup, and he'll make a pass that's so awkward that it'd be hard to game for that, And the more they're seeing it, I feel like it's starting to make him a little bit better. And we'll see. That's the one thing about Underwood I can say over the last few years. Generally speaking, a lot of the Alliant teams that we've seen prior to this for years now, as the season goes on, they actually don't get better. They get injuries and they didn't get better. With this team, you see progression, and as they keep going towards closer to the end of the year, I think they're going to have a good showing.
And another aspect of their offense, Trent Frazier's been playing real well.
Really.
I mean, he's been lights out at three, real good.
And you know what? All they got to do is get to that Final Four to build that program. Boy, if you get to that Final Four, that helps recruiting.
Yeah, and we had the chance to do it last year. Unfortunately, no. But this year, yes. And we do have a caller on the line.
We got a caller on the line?
All right. Who are we talking with?
This is Louis Schonauer.
Oh, Louis. Big Lou. What's Louis, what are you doing out of bed so early?
Hey, coming to you guys live from Cancun, Mexico right now.
Oh, you're in Cancun?
Oh, yeah.
That's nice. Man,
wow, I'll tell you what, that's real nice.
So how's the weather in Cancun?
Is Ted Cruz there? Today's a little cloudy. We're about 78 today.
Ooh, but tough to deal with.
A couple days been probably about mid-80s.
Wow.
Oh, and who are we looking for over there? We got a politician there.
Yeah,
have you seen Ted Cruz over there?
Ted Cruz.
You say what?
Have you seen Ted Cruz there? Because they're looking for him.
I don't think Louis knows who Ted Cruz is.
He knows.
No, I know who Ted Cruz is.
He knows. He's an educated kid.
So who are you in Cancun with? Are you allowed to say?
I haven't seen him yet, though.
Is it top secret who you're down there with?
With my cousin Derek, James Curry, his fiance and his wife.
Oh, you know who's flying out today to see you? J-Mac said he's coming down.
Oh. No, he said he's still looking for his Notre Dame tickets.
I was just going to ask if that's who you did all of your flight with and stuff. Is he into that? Is that who you booked everything through? Was J-Mac? Ticketmaster?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, that's why may not be able to make it back to the country.
Yeah, they're stuck in Cancun. Yeah.
How's the weather in Cancun?
What we just talked about?
No, I'm talking about the beach weather.
Beautiful.
The water. Is it warm?
It's warm. The sunburns are real right now.
Wow, you got it made. What time is it?
Is it your birthday today?
Today is my birthday, yes.
Yeah.
30th birthday.
30th birthday
already?
Spending it in Cancun. That's awesome.
Yeah. Living it up, boy.
Yeah.
You are living it up. You miss it here in Lincoln?
You say what?
You miss Lincoln?
Just a little bit.
Liar.
Hey, they told us you might have some insight on this Illinois basketball team.
I didn't hear what you said there.
They told us that you might have some insight on this Illinois basketball team. We just wondered what your thoughts are on it.
On the basketball team?
Yeah.
Which Lincoln or
what time is it there?
Illinois.
Have you been into some cerveza already?
Is it 5 o'clock there?
We've had a couple. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Louis probably hasn't been to bed.
Cerveza, more cerveza.
Yeah. Joe's wanting to know your thoughts.
I'll be watching at 3:30 today for Illinois.
Yeah, he's wanting your thoughts on Illinois.
They're good, man. I'm hoping to get the 1 seed here for the tournament. AO's the real deal.
Yeah. You think they might get a 1 seed, huh?
I'm hoping so.
Wow, that'd be a big deal. And then only be over in Indianapolis, and I heard there's a big trip planned going there.
We'll make it to Indy.
Well, yeah. I heard. People are heading to Indy.
Let's hope.
We are. We'll be there.
I figured that. Hey, so tell us what
Pee-wee's already got his flight booked. He'll be there.
Yeah, Pee-wee said he's going. They're going to go to games when they can if they get seats. He's ran off to Oregon now.
We're world travelers, me and Pee-wee are.
Yeah, I know. He's in Portland now. I told him he's there for 2 weeks.
Dang.
Yeah.
So, hey, tell us about just one day out there. What do you do in a day? So you wake up, and then what happens?
Usually wake up, go down to the breakfast buffet, put a clinic on there. Then I usually go down to the pool, start there, then go to the swim-up bar. Then I go down to the beach for a little bit, and I come back to the pool. Then I hang out there for a little bit. Then we go upstairs, get changed, dressed. Then we go to dinner. Then we go back to the sports bar there, and usually hang out and call it a night then.
Louis, any good karaoke going on at the pool?
There's been no karaoke tonight, or so far at least. And tonight may be the night.
Well, you need to kick it up a notch, Louis, and take charge down there and make it fun. You got to be fun, Louis.
Any requests that you guys would like for karaoke?
Anything.
Don't go breaking my heart.
Yeah, I guess.
Anything Journey's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that.
Don't stop believing.
Yeah, and
maybe a little Funky Cole Medina.
Yeah, how about that? Funky Cole Medina.
Some Baby Got Back.
What's the drink of choice over there, Louis?
Right now, it's the Dos Equis for the most part.
I gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
James Curry's had a couple pina coladas though.
Now that's a perfect place for him. He likes to have his shirt off.
Oh yeah, he's having a good time.
Did he even bring shirts, or did he have like one shirt for the plane ride there, one for the ride back, and that's it? 2 shirts.
I think Derek's wore the same outfit for the past 4 days.
Well, when you guys get your slingshots on, give us a big family photo out there at the pool or at the beach, and we'll get it up on the radio site.
All right. Well, I'll make sure to send it in over to you guys.
All right. Hey, Louis, thanks for calling in today from international waters, right? Would you be considered in international waters?
I appreciate you guys having me.
Well, we'll get you on live one of these when you get back. We'll get you on here live. You and J Mac.
Perfect. As long, make sure J Mac's there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he'll be.
Yeah, we're about due for a J Mac showing.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate it.
All right,
enjoy your cerveza.
Hey,
see you.
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie. When J Mac's on here, it wears me out for about a week.
Oh, it just hurts.
That's good.
You just go home and you're still laughing.
A lot of energy. Guy brings a lot of energy.
A lot of energy.
He should have his own energy drink.
Yeah.
The J Mac.
Before we get off air, guys, we've lost a radio family member this week. Jeff number 2, Jeff Maxwell, passed. He will be greatly missed around here. Haven't really seen him the past several months because of the COVID, but he usually would bring us in some treats and stick around and converse. But a big loss to the WLCN family. So thoughts and prayers go out to the Maxwell family, and he will forever be missed around here for sure.
Absolutely. Jeff number 2, he's a funny man.
He was. He had a good sense of humor, and I'll miss those mornings when he's on air with Jim where he makes Jim really uncomfortable.
Yep.
And Jim changes
blushes.
the subject, and those.
I'm not gonna lie. Does he? Because it does me. Makes me a little bit uncomfortable.
I know.
Like I'm listening to him talk back and forth, and I'm like, yo.
So that's why I thought we could really just say anything we want on the the air. And
he knew exactly how to push that envelope, didn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, right to the edge.
And you could just feel Jim just kind of scooting down in his seat and trying to change the subject. I'll miss those. Yeah. I'll miss those days. And so thoughts and prayers to the Maxwell family.
Definitely a loss of an icon for not only our station, but for Central Illinois.
Absolutely. Well, that's going to do it for us today, guys. I'd like to thank the Chicago Street Rentals for having us today. It's always fun coming out here, and Joe kind of doing a little bit of shopping to see what he can rent for his next to-do list.
It's unbelievable.
There's a log splitter right
It's
there.
unbelievable how cheap it is to rent. I want to rent several things, so stop by out here because
what are you wanting to rent?
The rental rates are good. Perry, now's your chance. We wait until next time.
Well, Perry's running the camera now.
He's so nervous.
He's our new Lloyd.
He's so nervous about being on the radio, and I think he can do it.
You know what's crazy? What you can rent too. I mean, how much different things and things you wouldn't think of. There are kind of just for an idea, that standing lamp from over there from Milwaukee, I think it's like a $400 lamp plus batteries. You know what I mean? You can rent that thing for probably next to nothing. Literally. And I'm telling you, I have one of those. You can use them for so many things, and it makes life so much easier. And stuff like that. He's got all that around here.
Yeah.
So stop on in here, guys.
You name it, he's got it.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it works. If you don't, he'll find it.
And the next time we're out here, he's going to speak on here. We've given him 4 times now to think about it.
He's building up.
Look how he gets closer. He's getting closer to the table.
That's exactly right. He's within 14 feet.
He gets a little closer and a little closer.
Hey, there's our camera guy right there.
Lloyd scared
right on cue.
Made it back.
That's going to do it for us today on the Cheap Seats. Be safe out there. Railers today at 2:30 on WLCN 96.3 FM, Mixler app, YouTube. So that's it for us today here on the Cheap Seats.
Good day.